What's up guys, I'm BTC. We just got some new information about the upcoming Anniversary event, how the loot boxes are going to work, one of the new character skins, and what seems to be new changing dynamic maps. Alright guys, so they just put out a dev commentary and it gave us some really good information, but they also kind of snuck in a whole bunch of hints that you guys might not have noticed. And I'm not talking about just the new legendary skin. We'll get to that in just a minute. So first of all, some clarification on how this event is going to work. Everyone that logs into the event is going to get a legendary loot box, which guarantees a non-duplicate legendary. On top of that, the loot boxes during this event are going to be able to give you not just the Anniversary event stuff, but also items from previous seasons. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to get something from all of those events in every single loot box, obviously because there's too many events, but you do have the chance to get those items. Also, you'll be able to buy any of those old items using credits. Now, the way it works is that the newer stuff is still going to be the full price. So this was explained on the forums. It says, just to clarify, the credit price of skins and all other event item cosmetics from Summer Games 2007 and forward will remain unchanged. Already discounted items from the first year of seasonal events will remain the same as well. So the super old legendaries will be 1,000 credits, and the newer ones will be 3,000 credits. And speaking of legendary skins, there's going to be 8 new ones for the event, and one of them we already know from the teaser, which is the Pirate Junkrat. But Jeff Kaplan also teased another skin, which is the formal wear, the kind of dapper looking skin, and this is almost certainly going to be Doomfist, and this is very likely straight out of his comic. So this is what it looked like in the comic. So my guess is, unless they're trying to pull some sort of like switch on us, I think this is almost certainly what it's going to be. Now, as far as the other 6 legendaries and those 3 epics that they're adding, I'm making a prediction video for that, and it should be out pretty soon. Another thing they're going to be adding is a brand new map, and I think this is the most exciting part of the entire update. Now, I know not everyone likes the free-for-all or the deathmatch or any of that sort of stuff, but I think that what they're hinting at is a new dynamic style of map, and that is what I think is just absolutely awesome. So let me first go into what they're adding. It's a new map. It's called Petra. It's based on a real-world site. Here's a picture of it right here. You're probably familiar with it. It's been used in a bunch of movies, most famously Indiana Jones. So this is what the new map is going to be based around, and it's specifically just a free-for-all map. Now, one of the things that he said when he was talking about the map, there's going to be a mega health pack in the center of the entire map. But that area is going to become increasingly more dangerous as the match goes on. And I think what they might be hinting at here is the fact that some of the map might shift, move, or even fall away and allow for like little pits and stuff. So I can't show you guys because of the whole copyright stuff, but if you check out one of the final scenes in the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade movie, there is a part where it's in Petra and the floor starts to fall away. And I think that is what they're hinting at. So as the map goes on, as the match goes on rather, what they're going to do is make parts of the floor fall away, and it will be more dangerous to go in there. And I realize that this is probably just kind of like a test for whether or not this kind of technology can work, but I think it would be incredibly awesome if they started adding this sort of dynamic changes to the regular maps. Because let's face it, they added the jump pad for Oasis. It was pretty lackluster. Then they had the low grav area in Horizon, also not the greatest. But I think what they could do is, like, imagine it's a payload map or a hybrid map or even a control point map. And as the timer goes on, the map starts to change. Things start to move around. Maybe it's like machinery or something. What path might have been open at the beginning of the map is now closed at the end of the map, and instead there's different routes that you can take. or all kinds of different things, like pieces of the floor moving up and down. There is so many awesome possibilities with this, and I think that what they're doing is just kind of like testing the water to see if people like it. But again, this is just kind of speculation on my part, but I think this is what they're doing, and if they are, this is super exciting. Also, another thing, this is a bit of a tangent, but I thought it was hilarious, so I wanted to throw it in there. Back when Overwatch was first released, a lot of people, including myself, kept asking for a deathmatch game mode. And Blizzard, specifically, I believe it was Jeff Kaplan, I'd have to check, but I believe it was him, he said, "We don't think that a deathmatch game mode is a good fit for Overwatch, and we're unlikely to ever add it." And then they ended up adding it. And now they're adding an actual competitive kind of ranking ladder system to it. I just think it's funny because, you know, they said, "Oh, we're never going to add that." And then not only do we have it, but there's a competitive mode for it. So, you know, just because Blizzard says we're never going to add roll queue, we're never going to add this, or we're never going to add that, don't take it as if it's, you know, going to never change, because this is a really good example. But that's going to be about it for this one. What do you guys think of the new legendary skins and the possibility of those dynamic maps? I think it's awesome. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my Discord server. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links for that stuff are down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.